Today we're eating sushi in Japan and we'll be comparing a few special locations to the best, highest rated sushi restaurant in Tokyo. So let's start with location number 1. Okay, so if you're wondering why this is on the list, I don't really blame you, but let me explain. Before you doubt this location, let me just tell you something. One thing that will always make 7-Eleven special is the affordability factor and the convenience. So I just want to see how the taste and quality really compares to the more expensive, higher rated locations out there. Think of this more as a control, more of a reference point to set the standard and move from. Okay, there doesn't seem to be much options for sushi here, so I'm just going to go with this one because it seems to have more variety. From a first glance, visually it does look very colourful, so I'm very excited for it. I'm not really preparing myself for high quality sushi here, but regardless, let's see how this tastes. I'm going to start with the thin one with the unidentified vegetable in the middle. Not the best and not the worst. Honestly, there's not really much going on, so I'll give it a 4 out of 10. Next up, we have the morbidly obese version of the previous one. This one seems to contain a couple of vegetables, layered eggs, and some form of fish with a bit of soy sauce as well. Okay, you know what? I didn't really expect to receive this from a convenience store because I'm kind of enjoying this. It's cheap, so my expectations were low to begin with. I was kind of preparing myself for the UK supermarket sushi, but I forgot that I'm in Japan for a second. So this gets a 7 out of 10. Next up, we have this interesting specimen of sushi, which is called inari sushi. And it's basically just sushi rice wrapped around with seasoned deep fried piece of tofu. The tofu tastes kind of like an omelette. It's slightly sweet, which I really like. And the fact that I'm enjoying this probably shows that I haven't eaten good sushi before. I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10 because I'll definitely eat this again because of the convenience and the price point of the product. Location 1, it might not have been the freshest, but location 2 offers the freshest sushi you'll probably ever eat in your life. Welcome to Zauo Fishing Restaurant, where your food remains alive on your arrival. Here, you have to put in a bit of physical labor to catch your own fish, so it's quite an intimate experience, and it's a great activity for those looking to bond with their meal prior to eating it. And once you catch your new pet, the chef will give you a range of different options on how to actually cook it. So this is going to be an interesting experience. I've never really caught a fish in my life, so hopefully this isn't difficult. Mission successful. Now we wait until my new friend is reincarnated into a beautiful plate of sushi. Our sushi has arrived and what a beautiful presentation. Oh, okay, never mind. Why did they have to put him there, man? I'm just gonna avoid eye contact and just focus on what I came here for. Let's put this in our mouth. Time for the taste test. Okay, I really like the texture of the fish. It's really firm, which I like. It doesn't taste fishy at all and it tastes fresh, just how I expected it to be. Let's try it with the soy sauce, ginger and wasabi. I'm really liking the combination of the soy sauce and the ginger. It gives it a really nice salty umami flavor with a hint of sweetness. Oh my god. This is my first time trying wasabi. Let's see how it goes. Yo, why is this trying to kill me? What a strange sensation. Why am I enjoying this? It's a different type of heat that seems to be targeting my nose more than my taste buds. And the taste is quite similar to mustard and it pairs very well with the fish and rice. I didn't really think I would like it and my reaction probably says that I don't, but I actually really do. Seeing as this location provided such a fun and unique experience, I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10. The food, it was very enjoyable and high quality as well, and you're not gonna get fish fresher than this. But the only thing letting it down was the lack of variety, which can only be countered by catching more fish, which equals extreme financial loss. So instead of catching different fish, let's go to our next location, which is the highest rated sushi restaurant in Tokyo. Okay, I don't know about you, but something about this area seems kinda sketchy. I feel like there's like a 75% chance an older male individual might ask me if I want free candy from the back of his van. Okay, I'm just gonna speed walk until we reach our destination. Okay, for some reason this restaurant says it's closed, but the lights are on. I'll just patiently wait roughly 5 meters away from the shop just to see if our circumstances change. Okay, you know what? I've been waiting for like 20 minutes. Clearly this location can't be the highest rated if it's closed. Let's just move on to the next highest rated location and just act like this never happened. New location has been acquired. Welcome to R/Q. So let's walk inside and take a seat. Okay, the people seem very friendly here. They offered me free appetizers, but I feel kind of guilty taking it. I seem to be the only person here, but I kind of like this because this gives me a chance to properly show off the restaurant without actually shoving the camera into an innocent civilian's face. What a cozy space with a lot of character.
Okay, it's the nickname and city.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah,
こ
yeah.
うやって書いてくれて。
Oh, okay, okay.
OK。ロンドン、まだロンドンね、ここね、ここね、ロンドンね。
Oh, my area.
ロンドン。
Okay, okay.
ロンドン、ロンドン。ロンドン。すごいよね。ピクチャー。
Picture?
うん。
Oh, okay.
はい、ここで、ピース。No like, but
Oh.
very very expensive.
Yeah.
Japan sushi #1.
Okay, okay. I'll try.
Challenge.
I like it. I like any food. I like any food, yeah. Okay, I'm kind of feeling overwhelmed with the amount of choice I have right now. So I'm just going to pick a random one and insert it into my esophagus. Sushi, where have you been all my life? This is actually incredible. If I knew this was what real sushi tasted like, I would have flown out to this exact location years ago. Eating this kind of seems to be stimulating the feelings of safety, and with every bite I take, I'm transported back home where I'm loved unconditionally and cared for regardless of any imperfection. Who would have thought this sushi bar could simulate the feelings of unconditional love? Sushi, I'm extremely grateful you came into my life, and I hope you never leave.
Nice.
Nice. This is ginger.
Ginger, oh, okay.
Ginger.
Oh,
Ginger.
yeah, yeah.
Same.
Same.
これで、こうやって、これで、ちょんちょん、ちょんちょん、ちょんちょん。OK。ちょんちょん、ちょんちょんで OK。This the ginger. Salty. No eat.
No eat. Oh, okay,
OK。こっちは eat.
Honestly, I'm not the greatest fan of ginger, but dabbing that thinly sliced pieces of ginger into that soy sauce gives a sushi such a beautiful, mild, sweet and salty flavor. Next, I want to try this unidentified yellow block.
Straight.
Sweet omelette.
Oh, omelette.
The omelette was very nice, light and fluffy. It was layered and the sweetness added such a great touch to the omelette. There's a couple more things left on my plate, but I think it's time I try this wasabi out. Oh wow, this wasabi isn't actually trying to kill me. See, not all wasabis are the same. Guys, I spoke too soon, it just pulled a sneak attack on me.
Wasabi.
My relationship with wasabi seems to be very one-sided. The pain it provides is the only thing I know, but the familiarity is what keeps me running back. The food was incredible, but I'm actually genuinely enjoying myself here. The company is incredible, and honestly, this is the most I've socialized in years.
So I'm from the south. We speak Malayalam. Malayalam. Sorry. Malayalam. Yeah, Malayalam.
They wanted to know where I was from, so I decided to draw an extremely accurate diagram of India so I could show them where Kerala was. I ended up having so much fun that I forgot that I still had 2 items remaining. Okay, so this is a sea urchin, and I'll be honest, I really don't like this. The texture is really slimy. It was slightly salty, but my taste buds immediately rejected it. Next up we have salmon eggs, so let's give this a go and see how it tastes. The taste of the salmon eggs kind of caught me off guard at first because I expected it to be sweet. I don't know why. Just looking at it, it looks like it would be more of a dessert item. But once I got used to it, it was very enjoyable. Overall, R/Q gets a 10 out of 10 because honestly, I literally only planned to stay for about 15 minutes, but I ended up staying for about 3.5 hours. I ended up speaking to the locals and owners for hours, even though there was a massive language barrier in the way. Not only was the food 10 out of 10, but the hospitality I received was nothing I've ever experienced in my life. The owners literally kept feeding me free food as well, and there wasn't a single minute of my time there where I felt out of place. They genuinely looked after me, and if you ever get the chance to visit Tokyo, I really do encourage you visit. 2 completely different cultures, but this place manages to create an environment where differences are actually beautiful. I loved every little second here, and I'm so grateful to have come here. And this is why you are my best sushi restaurant in Japan.
アリーは普通だからヤンヤンってどうだろう。これはジャパニーズニックネームヤンヤン。
Yeah, yeah.
ヤンヤン。